So I've just got back from Portugal and I want to talk to you about BSides Lisbon and why in general I think it's great to attend BSides and support your local community conference. So for a start, this conference takes place over 1.5 days and it had around 300 attendees this year. So for the price of about €6, you get access to a lot of technical workshops, some great talks, and you get some swag included as well. And of course you can combine that with seeing the city, which is what I did. So if we have a look at the swag bag to start off with, inside of that you get a great well-designed t-shirt. In fact, everything about this conference was thought about at the macro level. So if you look at the t-shirt, it's got lots of lettering on it. It's basically glow in the dark, and some of the lettering shows up companies that have been breached in the last year. In addition to that, so you get the conference badge itself, which is a 5.25-inch floppy disk. And for those of us that are a little bit older, we know what they are. And if you're not sure what that is, it's very much like a USB stick, except it stores a lot less data. It's very much obsolete now, and as you can see, it's not very compact. The conference itself takes place in the Microsoft building and it's split over 2 floors, the ground floor and the top floor. Though a bit of a trek to the top floor, both of the rooms that were provided for the conference were great. You've also got access to what's essentially a subsidised canteen, although included in the price of your ticket, you also get a meal voucher. My main criticism of this was the fact that there's a recreational area that you have access to, full of Xbox consoles, and unfortunately only one of them was working. You'd think that considering Microsoft makes so many consoles, they'd have them all set up. If you look at the schedule itself, there's great representation from talkers who come from all over Europe, so that's another reason to attend. When you come to a BSides conference, it's a great opportunity to connect with other people in the community. It's a good way to test new content for a talk, or if you don't have very much experience, it's a very good opportunity to find an audience. This year they saw about 50 CFP submissions, which I'm told has grown quite a lot from last year, and we would expect to see quite a further growth next year. So hopefully this can turn into a full 2-day conference. I would encourage you to submit, especially if you're just starting out. It's a fantastic opportunity to get some feedback from your peers. It's a very friendly environment. And if you're not sure about submitting for a full talk, on the first day, so the first evening, there is something called lightning talks, which take place in the evening. Everyone has a beer. It's a very friendly environment, and you talk for about 15 minutes. I myself ended up talking. It wasn't really my plan. I threw together some slides and just talked about a subject that I already knew. But if you're new to talking, this is a great opportunity just to test the waters. So the great thing about this particular conference is for about €6, you get a fantastic t-shirt, a piece of computer history, you've got access to great technical talks and workshops. You can combine that with a trip to the city and eat your way through Pastel Donata and survive off coffee for 2 days. So I'd highly encourage you to check it out or to submit to your local BSides event.